Hi, my name is Mary Kay Anderson. I am an advanced clinical hypnotherapist, a Reiki master teacher, and an instructor for an accredited diploma in energy-based hypnosis. Now, I'm here today to speak to you about ways that we can connect to the subconscious mind easier, how we in the training room use things that you are already aware of, that you use every day. And so I want to show you how you may be more ready for to learn hypnotherapy than you've ever thought possible. The first is through breathing patterns. Now, breathing patterns are used for a lot of things. They are used to help calm us down. They are used to help make us feel better. They are used to help us to have confidence. This pattern I'm going to show you today is a pattern that we use to calm the body when we're feeling anxious or distressed. We begin with a pattern of inhaling for a count of 5, hold for a count of 2, and exhale for a count of 8. Now, what does this really do? Well, it connects to the parasympathetic nervous system. That's the part of our nervous system where our body calms down and we begin to be able to breathe normally and to feel better. And through that, we are accessing the subconscious mind to understand a bit more about what is causing that panic, what's making us feel this way. And when we get those emotions up that are different or what we want to change, one way is to just sit and be very quiet and ask that feeling. First, you tell the feeling you're welcome here. And then, what are you saying to me? What do I need to learn from this emotion? And that is just another way that in the training room, in an actual hypnosis session, we use these breathing patterns to help our clients access their subconscious mind even deeper than they thought possible. The second way is a body scan. Now, a body scan, a lot of people who are already doing energy work know about body scans and do body scans and have done body scans. And how we use them in the training room or in an hypnosis session, what we do is we have, the client to go internally to focus on their organs, their tissues, whatever is causing the issue. And we ask them to focus on what's happening. What do they feel? What do they notice? What is, if there's an emotion, what is it? If there's an unrealized gain or an unrealized aim that just hasn't happened, what is that? And what do they think is in the process of blocking it? So there's a lot that we can do and bring about and help the client understand why these somatic emotions are stuck in our body. Because it's not just always in the mind, it is also in the body. And I also, if my clients are very stuck and say we do the work with the somatic scan, then sometimes it still gives us a little problem. I would recommend yoga or Pilates because those are two very good ways to help the body to release somatic energy. The third is accessing theta waves. Now, that sounds complicated, but it really isn't. Because we access those theta waves every time we fall into sleep. When we go from wakefulness to sleep, or when we go from sleep to wakefulness, we are in theta waves. And by using that time and teaching your client to use the time, they can begin to understand the emotions, blocks, feelings, things that may be holding them back, causing them a problem. And again, just have them understand that as they go from wakefulness to sleep, they can use that time to understand what the subconscious is saying to them. A lot of times I use that part of my sleep to access my theta waves and access myself in that state so that I can do a healing session, so that I can repeat a mantra during that time. Because if you ever want a mantra to stick, that or an affirmation to stick, that's where to do it. Now, I like to use the time from sleep to wakefulness of understanding what my body, what my mind wants to tell me, using that space to see what maybe has been hidden away in my somatic body, in my mind, in whatever part of me it's coming up through. So by accessing the theta waves or accessing the subconscious in that time, from wakefulness to sleep, wakefulness to sleep, and then sleep to wakefulness, I'll get this right yet, then what we're going to do is be able to have a better understanding of the emotional blocks, a better understanding of what's stuck in our somatic body, and better to understand how we can take charge of our energetic self, of our mind, of our body, and create the life that we came here to live. I hope you find this helpful, and I hope to see you very soon. Thank you.